So WIMDOI is approaching its 30th anniversary, and I'm fortunate enough to have been involved for all of that time. As a divisional secretary with the AMWU back in those days, I was the chair of our women's committee, and increasingly from all the industries and occupations that our union covered, it was pretty obvious that there was a fair degree of isolation and difficulties that women were encountering that were specific and particular to women. So everything from availability of toilets, the ability to get off a production line to go to the toilet to deal with women's issues, through to fitting of personal protective equipment and clothing, footwear, you name it. We had all of those issues, but WIMDOI over the 30 years has progressed to many other broader social issues, of course. So in particular, the idea came up after one of our delegates, a woman called Tanya Courtney, one of the most beautiful women in the world, who was a shop steward on a production line in Adelaide. And the union sent her over to a women's conference, a general conference. And she came back having had an amazing time and found it such a worthwhile and rich experience for women workers, women trade unionists. But along the way, she said, wouldn't it be great to have a conference for women like us? And not one of the 20 or so women in the room, I noticed, asked what did she mean by women like us? Because it was really obvious. We knew in our hearts exactly what that meant, that even among other women workers, teachers, nurses, shop assistants, those people, our experience was still different and we were different. And I think it was a case of, as one book I read called it, looking for our swans. So becoming swans rather than black ducklings. And through WIMDOI, from the very first meeting when we got together, that's what it felt like to me, is I'd found my tribe. And every single time we get together, the power of that group, the power of women who dare to be different, who dare to live their lives in a non-traditional way. There's a feeling to that that's really difficult to describe, but coming together and spending time together and exchanging our experiences and talking about strategies that we've used to address the problems that we have, they're part of the richness of WIMDOI, encouraging our younger comrades to take up roles in their unions has been incredibly successful. And when we look at past graduates of WIMDOI who are now doing so many different things, that's really exciting. And you know, no matter how many times you go, WIMDOI always provides a new experience, different people, different ideas, areas of life that we wouldn't have been exposed to. So for me, it's been really a life-changing experience and one that I'm really proud to have been involved with. And I love my sisters that are involved with the WIMDOI. And there's been tricky times in life when those people have given me sustenance and joy and comfort and encouragement, no matter what's happened. And we've all had some pretty bad experiences because living life in that area provides challenges. But as WIMDOI women, we're more than equal to that task.